Check. Can I get a microphone check? Let me know if you can hear my voice. There is a thunderstorm developing here, so I might lose my internet connection and or my power at any moment. Thank you, Ladovic. Appreciate it. Jay Vanquish. Please check out the Jay Vanquish YouTube channel. Lima Charlie, we're in the pipe 5x5. Look, if this is your first time on my channel, number one, learn the number one rule in DeFi. I was going to say number one, like the video, but learning the number one rule in DeFi is more important than my YouTube algorithm statistics. But of course, please like the video on your way in. And again, learn the number one rule in DeFi. This is the most important thing you will ever learn on my channel. You need to keep your secret recovery phrase safe. Another name for the secret recovery phrase is the seed phrase. It's the 12 words that you get, the secret 12 words that you get when you create a new Web3 wallet. You need to keep that as a hard copy. Do not store it as a file on your computer or a file on your phone. Those devices could get hacked and you would lose your seed phrase and all of your crypto along with it. It goes without saying, never give your seed phrase to anyone, no matter what they say. There are all sorts of scammers out there that will try to trick you. Don't fall for the scam. Don't give your seed phrase to anybody. Don't email it to anybody, and especially never enter it anywhere online. You don't enter your seed phrase into a website. There's never a need to do that. You only ever need your seed phrase again in the future if you are restoring your wallet on a new device. So that is it. Keep it to yourself other than that. And welcome. Thanks for tuning in for another DeFi Guide live stream. My name is Brandon, aka DeFi Guide, the DeFi Guide, whatever. I'm streaming to you live. I got something in my eye now. That's fun. I'm streaming to you live from the beautiful mountains of Añasco, Puerto Rico. And it is thunder and a little bit of thunder and lightning. It is raining and a little bit of thunder and lightning outside right now. It's been developing for the last 20 or 30 minutes. So hopefully my Skylink internet service will continue to function. Hopefully I don't lose power. If so, c'est la vie. You can't do anything about the weather. And yeah, the Skylink, is that what it's called? The Elon Musk company. That's the internet I have up here. It doesn't really like thunder and lightning storms too much. Anyway, welcome to the stream. It is Wednesday, October 18th, 3:01 p.m. Eastern time. What I do on this channel is provide educational content only, along with the number one rule in DeFi. I talk about all sorts of things having to do with cryptocurrencies, decentralized finance, a bunch of different protocols, the ins and outs, and how you can start to earn some money, some passive income, or make some investments in crypto and DeFi. I never provide any kind of advice. Any investment decisions that you make are your decisions alone. I can't take responsibility for any of your choices, but I can provide education so that you can make a well-educated, well-informed decision when you're deciding what you want to invest. The way I do that is with these live streams. So I stream twice a week, on Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern, Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. I usually do a Q&A session. So I take your questions from the chat. So it's an excellent opportunity to ask me any questions you want. No such thing as a dumb question. I am here to teach. I've been doing this for close to 3 years now, 2.5 years at least. That's my mission in life. My mission in life is to get the whole of humanity out of fiat currency and into crypto and DeFi. And I like to try to make that learning curve a little flatter. I like to make it a little easier, make everything a little more user-friendly for all of you. So please don't hesitate to ask any questions you want in the chat. Not right now, save it for after a little bit of a monologue, I guess. And I'll do my best to answer those questions and comments and concerns that you might have. So everybody, please like the video. Now, another thing I do, in addition to the Q&A and the educational content, is I give away free crypto. Every single time I go live, I'm going to have 2 giveaways. And so what you want to do right now, if you're not already subscribed and you don't already have the notifications turned on, you want to do that. You want to subscribe and turn on the notifications. Now, I know every YouTuber says that, but in my case, you really want YouTube to notify you each and every time I go live. Because if you have the time to tune in, all you have to do is do that. You just have to tune in. You have to be here for the live event, and you're going to have 2 opportunities to win some free crypto in addition to, learn something new, perhaps. So without any further ado, I'm going to get into the first giveaway. So I will share my screen. Now, today's video is brought to you by Drip Poker. So we're going to do this hashtag again. So you have to be here for the live event. If you're watching the recorded version, I really appreciate you. But you've missed the giveaway. You have to show up for the live event and then just enter the secret code word into the live chat. Hashtag Drip Poker. We have a Telegram group. If you look in the description of today's video, you can see a link for the Drip Poker Telegram group. So it's free to join. And what we're going to be doing is playing poker tournaments for drip. You can spend your drip into the pot for your entry fee and any rebuys and add-ons, etc. You can spend your drip tokens for that. And then when you win, if and when you win in the tournament, you get paid in drip. How rude. What's rude? What did I do? What did I do, Steve? Did I lose the signal? Everything still looks fine on my end. So we only have 22 live. Oh, screen is freezing occasionally. Well, it's probably not. I'm probably not having the best signal from the Skynet. It's gotten really quiet. I'm freaking out because it sounds like it's like very quiet. I can hear the rain, but I have this feeling that there's going to be a very loud clap of thunder like any second. So you guys will get to see and hear me scream like a little girl, if so. What was I saying? So the giveaway, it's probably already has, already enough entries there. It's okay now. Okay, awesome. Hey, DeFi J is one of my OG admins for Team Drip Guide. Deborah, congrats. You are the winner of the first giveaway. So the way we do the giveaways here is it's winner's choice. I will give you Elephant Money tokens, Drip tokens, or ArkFi tokens. It is your choice. So just let me know in the chat what you would like, Deborah, and then also post your address in the chat so I can send the tokens over to you. So Drip or Elephant Money or ArkFi. How can I sell my crypto in Pancakeswap faster? I'm not really sure I understand the question. I'm going to be talking about providing liquidity on Pancakeswap v3 today. And I already spoke about this on the channel last week. So I did a complete tutorial right over here on October 9th, providing liquidity on Pancakeswap v3 and start earning while you hodl. So I encourage everybody to watch that full video. You can always play it back on like 1.5 times speed, or even 2x speed. That makes the video go by a little bit faster. But this, I went through the entire process of how you can provide liquidity on Pancakeswap v3. Deborah says she wants elephant money tokens, and you just need to post your address. So with respect to the elephant money token, we've had quite a pullback here. It seems to have found a low here, and it's starting to make its way upward. I don't know. The other day I was talking about myself personally anticipating a measured move. In other words, we had this drop of roughly 20 cents, and then we had a bounce. And so I'm looking for a measured equal move down to about 28 cents. I am a buyer of elephant money tokens at 28 cents. For now, I've already liquidated about half of my overall position, and I'm just letting it ride for now. Not sure whether I'm hoping for a drop to 28 cents. I would be perfectly fine if it just wants to continue higher from here for the rest of time. That would be great. But yeah, I will be interested in buying up some more tokens. Tokens that I sold off in the area of 52 cents, and I sold some at 55 cents before the big drop. I would be interested in buying those tokens back for 28 cents if possible. Anyway, if you're interested in buying the dip on elephant money tokens, this is not financial advice. This is not investment advice, but you can buy and sell the token directly on Pancakeswap. And there is a 10% fee. So a 10% tax or fee on buys and sells. If you want to save a little bit of that, you can use a partner link. So again, in the description of my video, there's a link. And this is a win-win-win scenario. So rather than paying a 10% fee on buys and sells, you can pay an 8.5% fee on buys and sells through Bertha. So that's one win. The second win is for me. I get a 0.5% commission on whatever you buy or sell. So it's just like if I was shilling products and had a bunch of Amazon links in my description, Amazon would pay me a little commission every sale, right? It's the exact same thing. It's just a modest referral reward, 0.5% for me. So that's the second win. The third win is Bertha. The remaining 8% fee goes directly to the elephant money treasury, aka Bertha. And Bertha is the whale that doesn't dump on our heads. The more tokens that Bertha has, the tighter the circulating supply of the token, and that tends to cause price appreciation. So win-win-win with the elephant money partner link. So you could click on that if you're interested again in buying elephant money tokens. You click on that link. It's going to populate this form with my address here in just a second. And then you click the update button. You pay a 3 or 4 cent gas fee. That links your wallet with mine. And then anytime you buy or sell tokens through Bertha, I would get that 0.5% commission, and you would pay the 8.5% fee instead of 10% on Pancakeswap. So click on that hamburger menu over there. Click on elephant. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to be in the F18 wallet, so that's perfect. And I noticed that Deborah posted her address for me. The questions are already coming in, so give me a few minutes here at least to do the giveaway here. And I also want to talk just a little bit, give an update on my liquidity position on Pancakeswap v3. So there's the address ending in F6F, and I'm going to buy tokens. I'm going to use 0.06 BNB. It's going to be about 12, 13 bucks. I'm going to do the set destination function right here. This is a way that you can gift elephant money tokens to your friend, to your family member, or to somebody who wins the giveaway on your YouTube channel. So let me unlock the ledger. I cannot talk and enter my PIN at the same time. Actually, I'm doing it right now. And I will buy those tokens for Deborah. Seen a lot of YouTubers fudding elephant lately. Yeah, I mean, one thing you could say, I try not to give too many sort of like subjective opinions on this channel, or if I do, I mention that. You know, I just say, hey guys, what I'm going to say is just my opinion or what I believe is going to happen, etc. Whenever I'm, you know, predicting the future or talking about the future, for instance. And my opinion of the elephant money token is I like it. I think the price will continue to go up in the long term. It has a lot of nice product market fit. And so I think especially when we get into the bull market, when we get back into a crypto and DeFi bull market, I think the elephant money protocol will do well. Of course, it's an investment. I do have a position in my portfolio in the elephant money token, predominantly in the token itself. I do have a position in the elephant money NFTs. And I'm just managing the position accordingly. One of the things I like to do with any tokens that I'm holding is I like to sell when other people are buying and buy when other people are selling. So I was selling some of my position on the way up in here. I sold some at 48 cents. I sold some more at 55 cents. And then when we got this drop here, I sold a big chunk at 52 cents. And I even sold a little bit more at 47 cents. Or maybe it was 45 cents. I can't remember. When it got, there was I had it, whatever, doesn't matter. So I like to manage my position. I like to take profits, remove risk from the equation. And then this is kind of a long-term buy and hold sort of a token. So I am, like I said earlier, looking to get back in. So that's my opinion for whatever that is worth. But today I want to talk about Pancakeswap. So again, on my channel, you can watch this video from last week. This will give you all the ins and outs of exactly how you can start providing liquidity on Pancakeswap. As kind of a refresher, the liquidity pool that I provided liquidity to is the BNB USDT liquidity pool. So I literally provided some BNB tokens as well as some USDT tokens. And on V3, here's the key difference between V3 and the old V2. In V2, there's no option for selecting your price range. There's no max price. There's no min price. When you provide liquidity on V2, you're providing liquidity for the entire range of prices that are possible, anywhere down to next to zero, all the way up to next to infinity. You're going to be providing liquidity across the board. Everyone else is also providing liquidity across the board. So when it comes to the trading fees that liquidity providers earn in the protocol, you're sharing those trading fees with everybody else who is providing liquidity. And it's distributed proportionally, right? With V3, you have the option of selecting a max and a min price. You get to choose your price range over which you're going to provide liquidity. Now, here's the thing to understand about providing liquidity. This is the opposite of trading the token. So if traders are buying the token, see how the price is going up. That means traders on balance are buying the token, right? When traders are buying, your liquidity position is selling. So you're always taking the opposite of trades. Okay, so again, traders are buying, your liquidity position is selling. If traders are selling, your liquidity position is buying. You're filling orders. Okay. Now, I had one of my admins ask a question in my chat just before I started the stream, and he wanted to know what happens when the price goes outside of the range. So I actually provided liquidity. And if you watched that video from last week, I provided liquidity with my min price being 200 roughly, and my max price being 215. And you can see right there, if I zoom in a little bit, you can see it even better. Price briefly went above 215. So during the price excursion, let's say, when the price went outside of my range, I was no longer providing liquidity. And therefore, I was no longer earning trading fees. Now, if somebody is providing liquidity down between, let's say 190 and 200, if the price is outside of their range, they aren't earning any fees. So when the price is within my range, I'm earning fees, and I'm only sharing those fees with everyone else who's providing liquidity around the current price. Okay, but to answer my admin's question, remember, my liquidity position is selling BNB as traders are buying up BNB, right? So by the time price reaches my max, I've already sold all of my BNB. So when price gets to 215 on this liquidity position, and I'll show you guys the actual position here in a second, when price reaches my upper limit, my liquidity position now consists of only USDT. My liquidity position has been selling BNB as traders were buying BNB. My liquidity position was selling BNB all that time. And when it got to the limit, I'm sold out. I no longer have any more BNB to sell, right? So all I have at that point is 100% USDT. Now, if price goes back down, my liquidity position starts buying, right? So traders start to sell BNB as the price goes down, right? My liquidity position is buying. I have plenty of USDT, right? I have 100% USDT when price hits right here. So as traders are selling BNB, I'm buying with my USDT, right? And then price keeps going down. And now, because I've been buying BNB, now I have roughly, I have some more BNB in my liquidity position, and I've lost some of my USDT, right? So hopefully that answers your question, Stephen. And if I need to get more detailed, I can certainly try. Here's my liquidity position. Nope, that's Animal Farm. Here's my liquidity position. Now this has gone down a little bit. So this varies depending on the current price. My APR goes up and down. When price is very close to the limit, that means I'm earning a higher APR, because it's well, let me back up a second. So, and I demonstrated this in the video last week. Let me go back to the chart. So I have you could say this is a relatively tight range. This is not even a 10%. It's not even plus 5%, minus 5% of a range. So it's a fairly tight range. It's certainly tighter than the other range that I did last week, which was all the way down to 180 and all the way up to 250. So it was a $70 price range between the max and the min price, and this one is only a $15 price range. The tighter your range, the higher the APR. You're providing concentrated liquidity. You're earning a better share of the trading fees. And so imagine if price is right up here at let's say 214.50. If I was providing liquidity between 215 and 214, man, would I be earning a lot of trading fees, right? Now, my liquidity position isn't actually that tight, but as the price approaches one of my two limits, the APR goes up. And so before I started the stream, when I was making the thumbnail, price was around 211, almost 212. And my APR was 66%. Literally like 20 minutes ago, I saw it was 66%. Now it's 61.5. So it's going to vary. But it's a great APR. I mean, where else can you earn 50 to 70% on your money? And by the way, like if that price had just kept going, that's fine with me. Personally, I still have some BNB in my wallet. I still have some USDT, so I could actually provide some more liquidity to this range. But if I sold out all of the BNB in my liquidity position, let's look at the position again. So right now, at the moment, there's 3142. You guys probably can't read that, but I can. There's 3,142 USDT tokens in my liquidity position. There are 5.775 BNB tokens in my liquidity position. So it's about $3,142 worth of USDT and only about $1,217 worth of BNB. That's because we're closer to my max price, is closer to my max price and further away from my min price. So when we approach the upper limit, I start to sell out all of my BNB, because remember, traders are buying BNB. Price is going up. I'm selling out all of my BNB, and I'm getting closer to a point where I have only USDT. So if price is closer to my max price, if the current price is closer to my max price, it makes sense that at the moment I have more USDT than BNB in my position. APR is the annual percentage rate. So in other words, if I wanted to compute how much I'm earning per day, I would take this number and divide by 365 days in the year. So annual percentage rate. Now that does not include compounding. You can see I have some trading fees earned right here, and those accrue to my liquidity NFT. When you provide liquidity on Pancakeswap v3, the smart contract mints a fresh NFT that represents your liquidity position. It represents your min price and your max price, right? And so then the trading fees accrue to that NFT. At any point, I could collect those fees. Those would go to my wallet. And if I wanted to, I could compound those fees that I have earned back into my liquidity position. I could add my $13.43 back into my liquidity position if I wanted to. Then it becomes a question of, what is my APY? What is my annual percentage yield? It goes up. And look at it, the price went up a little bit and it went to 67%. It also depends on who else is providing liquidity in this price range. Who else is providing liquidity in and around this 210.61 price? So if somebody removes their liquidity position, now I'm having to share the fees with fewer people, right? So my APR will go up. But if you take an APR, let's say you compound your interest daily, the APY ends up being much higher. If the APR, I did the math on this, if the APR is 70%, then the APY, if you compound every single day, once a day, the APY is about 100%. And this is actually what I anticipate we're all going to be able to earn, plus or minus. We're all going to be able to earn about 100% APY on the new Animal Farm v3 protocol. It's going to have a different name, but I'm still calling, we don't know the new name, so I'm still going to call it Animal Farm v3. So Animal Farm v3 is really cool because Forex Master Trader has developed an algorithm that does the range optimization for me. He's got a bot that figures out the optimal price range, the best min and the best max, as tight as possible without too many price excursions. And that optimizes the APR that we're earning. And then the protocol will automatically suck up those fees and compound them back into your position. 95% of them anyway. And it's going to be a lot more than just daily. So it's going to be really nice once he gets it out the door. Of course, it can't come soon enough for me and for everybody else, I'm sure. But I have full confidence that it will eventually be deployed, and it's going to be awesome, I think. So I'm not sure if I've answered your question there. That you can buy and sell. Oh, by the way, if you're looking to get started in crypto and you never bought crypto before, if you want to use your fiat, oh, that was weird. If you want to use your fiat to buy some crypto, I have another link in the description for the bank.arkfi.io protocol. So this is a place where you can on-ramp, meaning trade your fiat for crypto, or off-ramp, meaning trade your crypto for fiat in the form of a prepaid Visa or MasterCard. So we have the Air card over there. We have the Terra card over there. Air card is a virtual card. Terra card is a physical card. Either way, there's an opportunity to buy some crypto with your fiat, and there's an opportunity to spend some of your crypto by way of a prepaid MasterCard or Visa. Okay, we talked about that. Yesterday, the chart almost had an elephant shape. Yeah, right. Like there's the head and the trunk. Sure. Good point. I'm avoiding all referral pyramid tokens. I can respect that. And the thing about this token is, like all tokens, you need more buying than selling. For the price to go up, you have to have more buying than selling. Now, there's different mechanisms within the elephant money ecosystem that are buying the token, other than just humans buying the tokens. So there's kind of a somewhat of a constant buying pressure coming from the futures protocol, coming from the NFT protocol, and coming from folks minting trunk, which is not really a thing right now. I talked about all of the tokenomics in one of my recent videos. It's called Supply Shockonomics, back on August 21st, if you want to find out. But I mean, yeah, to each their own, for sure. And I have another thing to say about that. Keep it a buck. So yes, first of all, I can totally respect not wanting to invest in a token where the only way you make money is if other people buy the token after you. Now, that's always the case, right? Any token will go up in price if other people buy after you bought. Great. But what I really like about, for example, the Animal Farm V3 protocol is I'm going to make money on that protocol. I'm going to make that close to 100% APR no matter what, because the protocol derives 100% of its revenue externally. It doesn't, for me to make money, I just need to be collecting trading fees on Pancakeswap. In the case of Animal Farm V3, the protocol is managing that liquidity position for me automatically. That's true passive income. You could argue that what I'm doing over here isn't truly passive income because I've managed it. But I mean, as long as the price stays within my range, it is completely passive. But it'll be even better on Animal Farm V3 because the range, the max and min will be automatically configured for me. Uh-oh. That was weird. The rain has stopped, and I don't really hear any thunder. I don't see any lightning. So I don't know. I'll have to wrap this up pretty soon, probably. So I like that. I like the fact that on Animal Farm V3, you know, the income is coming from trading fees from Pancakeswap. It's completely external, and nobody has to buy any token. Nobody has to buy any of the Animal Farm tokens for me to make money. I just make money on the program, on the platform, because it's, you know, it's managing my liquidity on Pancakeswap and collecting a nice truckload of trading fees. I buy some crypto in BNB, and after, when I sell it, it's not sell, my slippage is ooh. So I don't know why you would use 49% slippage. You shouldn't ever have to use 49% slippage unless you're trying to buy like a brand newly listed token. So you know what I would say, sir, is join the Telegram group. You can see at the bottom of the video, t.me/team drip guide. It's a free chat room, essentially. So you can load the Telegram app on your phone and or your computer, and you can join that Telegram group. And I'm in there. I have a bunch of admins that are all knowledgeable. We can help figure out what's going on. But in general, I would say I never have to use 49% slippage on Pancakeswap. And I'm not sure. I'm wondering which token you bought. Let me show you something here. So this is the drip token page, but I'm going to hit the back button and show you my wallet here. There are a bunch of scam tokens that scammers will literally send to your wallet. So for example, I have no idea what this Farmer Doge token is, but apparently somebody sent me these tokens. I have no idea what they are, and apparently they're worth $3.23. I will not touch these tokens. This is something called a dusting attack. So these scammers will send bogus tokens to your wallet, and then when you go to Pancakeswap or some other DEX and you try to sell those tokens, you're going to get ripped off. Okay. So I'm not sure exactly which token you were trying to sell. And if you bought some BNB, like what were you trying to sell it into? You can swap BNB for USDT, for example. You can swap BNB for wrapped Bitcoin or wrapped ETH. But I'm not sure what you were trying to swap your BNB for. And it sounds like you might have been victim of one of these dusting attacks, but I'm not sure. It's not a matter of being able to buy fast or sell fast. I think you interacted with one of these scam tokens, from what I can tell. Not sure if you're talking about Elephant or BNB. I don't know. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like with my range here, if the token sells off, remember, I'm taking the opposite of every swap. So if traders are selling the token, I'm a buyer. And if we get down to $200 per BNB, I will have 100% BNB at that point. I'm perfectly comfortable with that. I have no problem holding a big bag of BNB that I bought, on its way down to 200. Like sign me up, because long term, I'm very bullish on BNB. The Binance Smart Chain, or the BNB chain, works great. There's a lot of nice protocols on here, including Animal Farm, including Pancakeswap. I think the chain has a long future ahead of it. So I'm happy to own the BNB token, regardless of what's going on with the centralized exchange, Binance.com. That really doesn't matter too much to me. I'm in DeFi. I custody all my own coins and tokens, and I use BNB, and so do millions of other people. Every day, I use BNB. So there's a massive utility for the token. I'm happy to own a big fat bag of BNB. No problem. You're welcome, Deborah. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Are you splitting the pair for capital gains reporting, or do you report the pair as a single unit for capital gains purposes? Well, my situation is a bit different because I'm a Puerto Rico resident, and I have a Puerto Rico-based LLC, and I'm part of the Act 60. It's called Export Services Decree. I'm an Export Services Decree holder, which means my LLC only pays a 4% tax. That's the whole reason why I moved down here to Puerto Rico. Made a bunch of money in 2021 and 2022, and so I moved down here to Puerto Rico in 2022 and started the process to get my Act 60 decrees. Export services business, as well as individual investor, and that's 0% tax on capital gains. But for the purposes of what's going on here, when you add your tokens to a liquidity pool, you're not buying or selling anything. You know, I think I haven't looked at this closely, Greg, and I'll also, obviously, I can't provide tax advice, but the way that makes sense to me is, I mean, it depends on when you remove the liquidity. So you're going to have more liquidity to remove than you put in, because you're going to have these trading fees over here. So this would be straight up income. That's pretty clear. That much is pretty clear. You're putting your assets into the liquidity pool and you're earning trading fees. That's definitely a form of income, right? I wouldn't call that a capital gain. That's just literally money that you're receiving as a liquidity provider. That would be counted as income. Now, if you put in 1,000 and 1,000 and you took out 2,000 and 0, right? Like, let's say the price went up and you sold, and I sold all of my BNB and I removed 100% USDT. Well, then I would have to consider that I had sold $1,000 worth of BNB, but guess what? I just got $1,000 for it anyway, right? I think so. Actually, it probably would work out differently than that. Yeah, I don't know, man, Greg. That's a tough one, and I would defer the answer to that. Anything that I would say would just be like just a massive stab in the dark, just a complete unqualified opinion. And so don't take anything that I have said as any sort of advice. I would ask, your tax advisor. Other than that, you could also look at Koinly. So I use Koinly, Koinly.io. That's the software that I used to organize all my transactions and just, figure out which ones are income and costs and capital gain, this and that. So take a look at Koinly and then load your transactions in there, import your wallets into Koinly. It's free to do. and then you can see how it's treating those liquidity pool transactions. I'm glad you asked. I will put my Twitter handle, or my x.com is at the DeFi guide. At the DeFi guide. Oh, Steve already nailed it. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. The DeFi. Yeah, I don't think it's case sensitive, but just in case, yeah, that's how I have it. Not really. They do have a daily podcast, and they also have a YouTube channel for Ark Finance. But the Telegram group for the daily podcast, which is starting in about 17 minutes, is t.me/official Ark. So I'll put that in the chat as well. What will the APRs on Animal Farm be? Well, I'm not too sure, but you can see that just on my own, without any real skills and without a bot, I just kind of randomly selected my range. Now, the bot that Forex has developed is going to outperform me. I'm pretty dang sure about that. So I assume it depends on what pair you're providing liquidity for as well. But I think we're gonna see something on the order of 50 to 70% APR. I've done a pretty tight range here, so I think he gets down to as low as maybe 5% up and 5% down. I'm tighter than that right now. And there you go. I mean, almost 72% APR at the moment. So I think the APRs are going to be somewhere in the range of 50 to 70%, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, depending on the pair. But also the protocol is going to automatically compound your trading fees back into your liquidity position many, many times every day. So that compounding effect is going to really accentuate the earnings there. And I expect when you include the compounding multiple times a day, it's going to be closer to about 100% APY, annual percentage yield. It was really high in the, those high APRs that you see that are hundreds of percent or even thousands or tens of thousands of percent, whenever you see those crazy high APRs, you have to realize that you're earning a reward token. And that reward token is highly inflationary. There's a Master Chef contract that is minting new tokens, new reward tokens every single block. And so the game with your traditional yield farm is to harvest those reward tokens and sell them as quickly as you possibly can, because with a highly inflationary token, eventually the price will go way down. So at the very beginning, when there's hardly anybody else staking the LP tokens in those farms, you're getting all the reward tokens for that farm. The APRs are crazy high. But then other people add their LP tokens to the farm, your APR goes down. And then the value of the reward token starts to crumble and your APR goes down still. The APR that we're going to be getting on Animal Farm V3 is completely different. It's completely based on trading fees being earned on Pancakeswap plus cake being earned on Pancakeswap, although the cake that we're earning goes to the pig pen or the round table, right? So it's kind of apples and oranges. And I think we're going to be getting somewhere around 100% APY on your standard blue chip liquidity pools. That is true. I am a fan of the Elephant Money NFTs. I have 43 of them. And they pay me a passive income in the form of more elephant tokens. So I like that. And I bought all of my NFTs when they were only 1 BNB. The price went up a few weeks ago, several weeks ago, to 2 BNB. Now the price of the NFTs is 2 BNB. You can buy those on the elephant.money protocol. And you just go to this hamburger menu and go to unlimited. Every 10,000 mints, the price doubles. So I think we've only minted maybe 12,000, maybe a little bit less than 12,000. Yeah, 11,452. So when this reaches 20,000 NFTs minted, the mint price is going to double again. It's going to go to 4. So it's kind of cool. The price or the value of the NFT keeps going up. And for me, the real value of the NFTs is the staking contract where I'm earning free elephant money tokens. Not sure what that is. Most crypto tax software will calculate this for you. Yes, good point. I like Koinly personally. Your mileage may vary. Ooh, I'm almost through the chat, and it's 10 minutes to go on the stream here, so we're making good time. Not tax advice. Yeah, me either. Not tax advice. I never provide advice. I was talking about the low price on elephant money tokens. It is already getting down. No, it's not getting down. It's not down there yet. Let me show you the chart again. I just marked this out. I've been trading for more than a decade now. So one of the things I look for is measured moves or equal legs, however you want to call it. And so I measured the move from the high down to this pullback low before the bounce. It was about 20 cents. And then we bounced. And then I'm looking for another 20-cent drop. I'm perfectly happy if it doesn't drop there. But yeah, I personally would be buying some more tokens if we can get a drop down to 28 cents. All right, 10 minutes to go. Yes, sir. Steve is one of the very knowledgeable admins in my Telegram group, by the way. So if you have questions, join the Team Drip Guide Telegram group, t.me/Team Drip Guide. Steve is located in the UK, I believe, so his hours are different than mine and different from other admins in the chat, but there are plenty of folks in the chat there, Team Drip Guide Telegram group, that can answer your questions. What reward token are your fees being paid? Oh, very good. Very, very good question. I'm glad you asked that. That's another difference between Animal Farm v3, which is going to have a different name that we don't know yet. That's a difference between AFV3 and every other protocol, every other yield farm protocol. Those other yield farms, you stake your LP tokens or you stake your liquidity NFT, and you're earning some kind of reward token that's being minted by the Master Chef contract. In the case of providing liquidity directly to Pancakeswap v3, I am earning the tokens that I'm providing liquidity for. So I am providing USDT BNB liquidity. I put a portion of USDT tokens into my position. I put a portion of BNB tokens into my position. And the trading fees that I earn are in the form of USDT and BNB. So it's beautiful, right? And the protocol, the Animal Farm v3 protocol, will automatically roll those trading fees back into my liquidity position, right? So those are the rewards that you're earning. Now, in addition to those trading fees, the protocol does what's called yield rehypothecation, which means we take the massive liquidity position. It'll be one liquidity position per pair associated with Animal Farm v3. So one big fat NFT, right? With all of that liquidity for the whole protocol in that NFT. And that NFT will be staked on Pancakeswap V3 to earn cake. Now I've done that myself. So if we go to earn and we look at the farms, now I have the switch turned on here, so it's only showing me the farms for which I have an LP token staked. It used to be LP tokens, right? So when you provided liquidity for a V2 pool, you would receive X number of LP tokens back to your wallet. Those were your claim checks. That was your proof that you own a certain portion of the liquidity pool. With V3, because you have the ability to set that price range, when you do that and provide liquidity for that particular price range, you get one LP token. It's an NFT token. NFT stands for non-fungible token. So it's a non-fungible LP token. And then you stake that LP token here. Okay. And this one pays you cake. Now, cake is an inflationary reward token, just like every other yield farm token. It's an inflationary token minted by the Master Chef contract. But yeah, so in addition to the trading fees that I'm earning, I also have my LP tokens staked, and I'm earning cake tokens, 10.5 cake tokens, right? Animal Farm V3 will do that also for the massive LP tokens that it has in the various pairs. And then all that cake will be another form of revenue for the protocol. Most of that cake will be swapped for BNB and paid out to the roundtable, right? Remember, for the V2 protocol, we have the pigs token, which is governance token, and we stake the pigs token in the pig pen, and we earn BUSD. When we go to V3, the new protocol, everything will have a different name, but it'll be the same mechanism. So you'll have a governance token of some sort, whatever name. You will have a staking protocol. In this case, Forex already let us know that the name of the staking protocol will be called Roundtable. So you will stake your Roundtable tokens in the Roundtable protocol. And then I believe it's 75% of all the cake earned over on Pancakeswap is swapped for BNB, and then that is paid out to the roundtable. So you, just for staking your tokens in the roundtable, you're earning a passive income in the form of BNB. So that's beautiful as well. And you're also going to be earning whatever token the AFD token is replaced with. And that's a whole other story, which I don't have time to get into because we have 5 more minutes, and I want to turn off the stream and connect into the Ark Fi daily podcast. So I'll just see if there's any last questions here. I talked to my tax consultant. She said to do taxes with a crypto. With crypto, get a 1099. No, there's no organization within crypto or DeFi that's going to send you a 1099, except for maybe a centralized exchange like Coinbase might send you a 1099. But for the most part, you need to use some kind of tax software like Koinly that will import all of your blockchain transactions, for instance. Koinly, you can connect it to all the blockchains. So you can import all your blockchain transactions. You can connect it to virtually all of the centralized exchanges, right? And you can even manually enter transactions. So Koinly will aggregate all of those transactions, and then it'll make an attempt to figure out what you did, where, you know, swap this token for that token, move this money over there, blah, blah, blah. And then Koinly can generate a whole report showing all of your trades, for instance, the profit and loss from all your trading, capital gains, capital losses. It can also show income. So maybe you received staking rewards. Maybe you're in Drip Faucet and you received a bunch of free drip tokens. That would be an income. As far as I'm concerned, again, not tax advice. So yeah, I would get on Koinly or one of the other crypto tax software programs. And those programs will generate a report that your tax consultant can use. Does the NFT from your trading account on Pancakeswap earn in yield? Yes. Yes. So as soon as I provided, and that's what I just showed. So maybe you asked that question before I just showed this, but so step one was I provided liquidity and I got the LP token. And then step two was I staked the LP token over here on the earn farms. And yeah, I'm earning cake in addition to the trading fees that I'm earning over there. ArkFi was down to 3 cents last night. What's happening with ArkNet? I'm not too sure about ArkNet. I do know that that Brett and Atlas and the team are very busy at work developing all the privacy products. And I think they talked about last night sort of shifting the focus over to the legacy NFT protocol. So, but by all means, tune in for the daily podcast or watch the recording on the ArkFi YouTube channel. Should be subscribed. Double check. Where is the Ark Finance YouTube channel? Oh, that's weird. How about this? ArkFi Daily Podcast. Okay, there's the YouTube channel. So it's just called ArkFi. So you can watch all of the shorts contest winners, which is cool. And yeah, they post the daily podcast here, the recording every single day. We're almost up to a year of daily podcasts, which is very impressive. Yes, thanks, Jay. Please like the video. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Does the NFT? Okay, we talked about that. Is Ark Vault shutting down? I do not know. How are the EM tokens paid out without minting? Oh, good question. And this will be the if Drip was a person. I think you're in the DAO, the Forex DAO. So where are we here? So what happens is you get a share of the treasury. So let's say the Bertha, the treasury, collects 1 million tokens over a year. Then 1% of that is going to be paid out over the year to the NFT stakers. And of course, you have to split those with all the other people that are staking NFTs. So it actually shows you the APR, and this goes up and down depending on how many people have NFTs staked and how many tokens Bertha is collecting. But there's your APR right there. And so Bertha has a lot of ways that she collects tokens. Whenever somebody buys an NFT, that is converted to Elephant and sent to the treasury. So that's one way. Futures, every time someone deposits BUSD in the futures protocol, that goes into a BUSD buffer pool, but then trickle that into buying the Elephant Money token and sending that to Bertha. So Bertha is constantly collecting more and more Elephant Money tokens, and then she pays a little bit of that back out to the NFT staking pool. No problem. Yeah, so Elephant Money token is a fixed supply. It's a fixed supply. It's 1,000 trillion tokens. There will never be more, and there will never be less. Half of the tokens are held in the graveyard. Something like 17 or 18% of the tokens are held in Bertha in the treasury. I don't know what the current distribution is between the LP, the liquidity pools, and the participants at the moment. But spend a couple of minutes in the Elephant Money Telegram, and I'm sure you'll see that relatively quickly. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate you very much. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and do the second giveaway. We did drip poker. I'm bullish on BNB, so let's do, where's my giveaway thing? Let's do hashtag BNB for the second giveaway. I mean, because that's essentially my liquidity position is kind of a bet, right? I'm kind of betting on BNB, especially if the price goes down and my liquidity position becomes 100% BNB at that min price. Well, then I'm a holder of BNB 100%. So yeah, if you're watching the recorded version of this video, I really appreciate you. Thank you for watching the video. Please like the video, leave a comment down below. Unfortunately, you have missed the giveaway. So to get eligible for the 2 giveaways every stream, you actually have to tune in for the live event. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. You want YouTube to notify you each and every time I go live. That's the wrong code word. Same for you. The code word right now is hashtag BNB. You guys must have jumped the gun. That's what we want. So you have to show up for the live event. I stream live on Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern and Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. You want YouTube to notify you each and every time I go live. If you have some time, you can tune in. You can win some free crypto. Let's get this crypto. So 39 live viewers right now. Please enter only one time. Don't do that little trick. You know who you are and what you're doing. I won't give voice to it, but please enter one time per person. I would like to honor and respect every single one of you that have tuned in for the live stream. I want everybody to have a chance to get entered for the giveaway. So please enter only one time. No need to spam the chat. StreamYard will eliminate those multiple entries from the same user. And when we get to 39, I'm going to hit the button. So a few more of you need to get entered. And we'll do the giveaway and we'll call it a night. And the internet lasted the whole time. Knock on wood. So pretty close. It says 37 live viewers now. So I can't imagine anybody dropped off, if not for the purpose of logging back in as somebody else. So I'm inclined to just go ahead and pull the trigger. Let's just do it. Yeah, please enter only one time and let's see. Let's see who's going to win. Amir, you've won at least a couple of times. Congrats, Amir. You have won the second giveaway. Please let me know in the chat whether you would like Elephant Money, Drip, or ArkFi tokens. I could do an ArkFi airdrop if you like. I can send you some Drip tokens, or I can buy a few bucks worth of Elephant Money tokens for you. Here's that transaction from earlier, by the way. You can see it was about $12 worth of BNB that I sent to the buy with Bertha. There's my commission. So 160,700 tokens went to my wallet. And then 29.4 million tokens went to our first winner, Deborah. So Amir would like Drip. You got it, sir. Let me switch accounts. And you need to post your address. There it is. That's so weird. bear with me here. Okay, so drip is so I'll do, how about 700 drip tokens? How about 700 drip tokens? I'm just going to send you the tokens. That is the strategy nowadays. Faucet, you don't want to use Faucet anymore. You're going to lose your drip tokens if you use Faucet. You just want to essentially just hodl the tokens if and hope for price appreciation, right? So there's Amir. Going to send some drip. Going to send 700. Nice. So about 15 bucks. Let me unlock the ledger. Six ED. 6ED says, I've never transacted with this address before. I like this about Rabby. It tries to be idiot proof. It tries to stop you from making possible mistakes. I'm going to pay 1 gwei for the gas fee. Now, there is, of course, a 10% transfer tax built into the drip token. So we're contributing right now to a little bit of deflation, right? Because at the moment, once Faucet has finished minting tokens to pay claims, then all those tokens that go to the tax vault or the drip vault will stay there forever. At least 90% of them will. You got it, Amir. Thank you for being here. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I hope everybody has a great I hope everybody has a great rest of your week. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Be good to each other. Be good to yourself. Keep calm, relax, chill. We're all going to make it. Tune in again next week. I will be here on Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern. By the way, I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, I think. We're going to have our first drip poker tournament this Friday night. So t.me/drip poker, all spelled out, DRIPPOKER. t.me/drip poker. Join the Telegram group. You can get details there, exactly how you can play the poker tournament with us, maybe win some drip. So hope to see all of you there. And if not, I'll see you on Monday. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun for me. So thank you for being here, asking all the questions and all that. Have a good night.